you will see this pop up and you can just click continue if you're okay with that, or leave meeting, but we hope you stay. Alrighty, so here is our English Learner Family Literacy Night team. My name is Melissa Jones, and I'm the Title I Coordinating Teacher with the Learning and Language Acquisition Department, and I'm so happy to have you all here tonight and to share some amazing summer opportunities with you. Alyssa is not here with us tonight, but Paris, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, my name is Paris Spade or Paris Harrell, and I currently work at Windsor Park Elementary School as the community liaison and technology facilitator, and I've been able to support the English language department this year to help reach more families.
All righty, and Jomara, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are always happy to have our community here with us. So glad that you joined. We have so much information, many information for you about summer school and other events that are coming up. So I'm Jomara Johnson, ELL Family and Community Engagement Specialist at the International Center. Glad to have you tonight.
All righty, so we just wanted to say a huge thank you for all that you have done this year. We're starting to end our year. It's May, almost June, so that's when our school year ends. And so what we would like for just to do tonight is to say a huge thank you for all you do as a family to support your children in CMS. So if you'd like to add something in the chat, you can say something that you are grateful for this year, and feel free to share in the chat. We would love to hear that. We'll give you a few minutes. And a huge thank you to all of you for coming tonight. This just shows how important your children are to you and hearing information about how to help them and advocate for them. All right. So this year, along with our ELL Family Literacy Nights, we have also started our ELL Parent Advisory Council. This is something we're really excited about. Our vision for this was to create a joyful group of family members who represent the diverse CMS community and take responsibility for their children's education by advocating, staying involved, taking ownership, and empowering others to collaborate with each other for the betterment of all CMS students. And I think we have maybe two of our ELL Parent Advisory Council members, two of our moms from CMS here, Miss Khadija Banor and Abigail Salinas. If you are here, give us a wave or say hello in the chat. So we have really, the purpose of this is really just to make sure that any person who joins feels valued, that we provide an authentic opportunity to build community. Hey, Abigail. And then to also continue to grow our membership to receive more parent input. And we'll be sharing a little bit more about ways that you can provide input. But on May 25th is our next meeting. It's our last meeting of the year. We have some really exciting things planned for this summer, and we want to make sure that your voice is heard, and we want to hear your input as well. So our next meeting, mark your calendars, is May 25th from 4 to 5 p.m. And it's the same link that you used to join this meeting, but there is the meeting ID and the passcode. So it's the same Zoom information as tonight. So we hope to see you there. All right. Next. All right, so here is some of just an overview of our ELL Parent Advisory Council members. At this time, we've grown our group from just a few languages and a few moms to a bigger group. We now have 7 languages represented: English, French, Arabic, Spanish, Karen, Burmese, and Tigrinya. We have 6 countries represented: Morocco, Mexico, France, Myanmar, Honduras, and Eritrea. And you can see here on the screen, we have families that have children in elementary school, middle school, and high school. So we really want to hear the voices of all families represented, whether you have a student in kindergarten just starting out, or if they are in 11th or 12th grade getting ready to graduate. So we really value all voices of all families. All right. So if at this time, if you still cannot hear your language, you can see on the screen interpretation is available. So just make sure you click the globe. Can we say that in Spanish?
Si usted todavía necesita interpretación al español, por favor, si puede seleccionar eso que parece un globo terráqueo y selecciona español y puede poner en modo de silencio también la presentación original.
All right. Mint?
မင်္ဂလာပါရှင်ခုနပြောထားတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲမြန်မာဘာသာစကားကိုနှိပ်ရမယ်ဆိုရင်ဘောလုံးဝိုင်းလေးမှာနှိပ်ပြီးတော့မှကိုမြန်မာဆိုတဲ့ဘာသာစကားကိုနှိပ်ပါလိုအပ်တဲ့မေးခွန်းလေးတွေကိုမေးလို့ရတယ်เนาะအချိန်မီမေးလို့ရတယ်မေးခွန်းကိုနောက်ဆုံးအစည်းအဝေးပွဲပြီးမှမေးလို့လည်းရပါတယ်မရသေးဘူးဆိုရင်အဲ့ကဘာလုံးပုံလေးကိုနှိပ်ပြီးကိုမြန်မာဘာသာစကားကိုနှိပ်ထားပါကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Thank you. And Atik for Dari?
Yes. اگر شما هنوز هم ترجمه دری بر شما ارائه نمی شود و دری این پیام را شما خوانده یا دیدن نمیتونین شما میتونین در قسمت پایین که قسمت مور یا 3 نقطه از فشار داده و بعدا در قسمت language interpretation همون جایی که کره زمین است رو فشار داده و پایین برین و زبان دری را انتخاب کنین و شما زبان دری ترجمه می شود. تشکر. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So here is our agenda or overview. So this is an overview of important information. So we're going to share a lot of information tonight, but what's most important, if you can hear this message, is to always, if you have any questions, we are going to have some time at the end of our meeting tonight, but it's really important that you reach out to the schools of your children to ask questions about the summer opportunities that we'll be mentioning tonight. And what we've found is that phone calls work best, or if you need to go to the school and that's easier for you, that's fine as well. So if you are having difficulty or having a hard time getting in contact with your school, we recommend contacting the International Center for support. The email is here on the screen, as well as the phone number for our International Center, which is 980-343-3784. So here is our agenda for tonight. And first, we're going to be talking about some free or low-cost summer opportunities that all of our schools are offering, some of our schools are offering, as well as the library and after-school program, as well as some community resources. We'll also be talking about testing information, as well as some end-of-year events and details and graduation. All right, so go click to the next one, if you will. So, yep. So what we're going to do next is share one of the summer programs that our department, our English Learner department, is hosting. We are so excited to be hosting this in person, and this is called the PACE Summer Language Academy. So we have this for elementary and secondary. So if you have seen this flyer come home, that means that your children are eligible for this summer language opportunity. Can you go to the next slide, please? So our elementary PACE Summer Language Academy is for rising grades 3rd through 5th grade. So that means if your student received this registration form and they are currently in 2nd to 4th grade, they're eligible for our elementary PACE Summer Language Academy. So this is, as far as who is eligible for this, it's our English learners who have been in the United States for 0 to 2 years. So our newly enrolled students who are still learning English. And it is a fun and engaging summer learning program. You may be asking, this is amazing, when is it? So it starts on June 21st and goes to July 21st. It is a 4-week summer camp. It goes from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the week of July 4th, there are no classes. So we are hosting this at 3 of our elementary schools here in CMS, at Charlotte East Language Academy, Newell Elementary School, and South Pine Academy. There is lunch provided, as well as transportation is available. So this is really similar. You can go to the next slide. For our secondary, so these are students that are currently in 5th grade to 11th grade that will be starting 6th or 12th all the way to 12th grade next year. Once again, this is for our novice and newly enrolled English learners. The dates here are a little bit different than our elementary summer language camp, but it is from June 27th to July 28th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And the sites where this will be happening is at Garinger High School, Harding University High School, and Julius Chambers High School. So we can actually go back, yep, and then if you would like to speak a little bit about the other opportunities as well. So what we've created is a one-pager for our families that will that is accessible. You'll have access to this one-pager as well. We really wanted to give you a comprehensive list of all the opportunities that might be available for your children this summer. So go ahead, Paris, with the RTA.
From here? Okay. So with the RTA program, that is for selected students. So if you see, all of these first ones are all CMS programs. And so the CMS is offering a program for students that are going to 3rd and 4th grade next year. And you will be able to know if your child qualifies because your school will contact you. The dates are here, as you see, June 21st to July 21st, and transportation and lunch is provided. We also have another program for students going to 9th grade at certain schools. Again, the dates are very similar, 1 week later from June 27th to June 29th. But your school will be contacting you if your child is in that program. Ms. Jones already talked about the PACE program, and there will also be another program at certain schools, 42 different schools. And so if you're interested, you can click on that one pager to see, and I see that some people are on there, which is great, of after school programs that will be, or during summer programs that will be free. Transportation and food is also provided. Again, if you are unsure if your child qualifies for one of those programs, make sure you contact your school for more information. Now on the second page is programs that are for all students, regardless of whether or not CMS has selected your child. So you can choose based on what grade your child is in. So we have Boys and Girls Club, which is ages 6 to 18. There is no transportation, but it is all summer. And that one is a $25 application fee, and then it's $25 to $65 a week based on how much your income is. And so again, that application is linked here, but the deadline is coming up for that. So be sure that if you are interested in this great program, that you apply sooner than later. We also have ASEP, which I'm going to save talking about that because they are here to share with you, but they will be able to give you some information about that. There are a couple other programs, which again, you can use this document to check, is Freedom School, and that's for K-8 students. R-Bridge, which is also for kindergarten through 8th grade. And then the Mecklenburg County Park offers lots of programs, whether it's camps or swimming, soccer, and they all have different types of activities. And you can click on this link here to see all the programs. And then the library, which I'll also let the library share about the wonderful things that they are doing in just a little bit. So again, that is linked in the chat. I will go ahead and fix that number right now for you, as I see that for the ASEP. I think that was the CMS number, but we have an updated number already for you. It's live. That's the good thing about the internet. So we hope that you can utilize one of these summer programs and really help your child not dip over the summer, because we know that sitting at home sometimes, we want them to have wonderful opportunities. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick little poll just to see if you are planning on having your child attend a summer program this evening. So let me go ahead and launch that.
And you
Are
can
you-
also share, I mean, I know a lot of other schools are also having summer programs going on. So if you already have plans for your child, maybe they're already enrolled in one of our camps, let us know here if you are planning on having your child attend one of the summer options.
And again, you have access to all of this information if you can have access to the slides. And we will also be sending these slides out. If you're on that parent group that you have, we will also send it to you. So again, thank you for those of you that have responded. It looks like 83% of you are saying yes, you are going to have your child attend one of these summer programs tonight. So I love to hear that, and it just keeps growing. Thank you for all of you that have responded. All right. And again, at this point, since we have had a couple more people join, you can click on the globe for interpretation in the languages below. In Spanish, can you go ahead and interpret that?
Si necesita interpretación al español, por favor, puede seleccionar el globo terráqueo que aparece en pantalla y
En
seleccionar
Burmese?
español.
Sorry, and Burmese.
မင်္ဂလာပါရှင်တစ်ခါထပ်ပြီးတော့မှပြန်ပြီးတော့မှပေါ့နော်တတိပေးပါတယ်ဒီကဘာလုံးပုံလေးကိုနှိပ်ပြီးတော့မှကိုမြန်မာဘာသာရဲ့စကားကိုနှိပ်လိုက်မယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီဆီယာမတွေပြောတာကိုမြန်မာလိုပြန်ပေးပြီးတော့မှလိုအပ်တဲ့ဟာလေးတွေကိုပြန်ပြီးဖြည့်ဆွက်လို့ရပါတယ်ဒါကိုမေ့နေတယ်ဆိုရင်ခဏခဏနားတဲ့တနားလေးမှာဆီယာမတွေကအဲ့ရဲ့ဘောလုံးအဝိုင်းလေးကိုကဘာလုံးလေးကိုနှိပ်ပြီးတော့မှမြန်မာဘာသာစကားကိုနှိပ်ပါအဲ့ကိုဘာသာစကားအတိုင်းကို ကလေးတွေဒီနွေရာသီကျောင်းတက်ဖို့ရအတွက်ဖိတ်ခေါ်တဲ့အစည်းအဝေးပွဲလေးမို့လို့မပြတ်မကွက်ဒီဟာလေးကိုလှုပ်ထားပါနော်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ် thank you
And also Dari, not Tigrinya, but Dari.
سلام به همه. باز هم به خاطر که به زبان خودتان به دریافرسی شما بتانید این را بشنوین شما میتونید به 3 نقطه در جایی که مور حلقه زده شده شما را فشار بده و بعدا بالا رفته و در قسمت پایین آمده قسمتی که language interpretation یا کره زمین که نشانه شده آنجا را شما کلیک میکنید بعد از اینکه وارد شدین میریم پایین و زبان دری را انتخاب میکنید. تشکر. Thank you.
And I think we have a guest. I'll let Ms. Jones kind of introduce her.
Yes, we have Kimmy Howard here tonight with us from After School Enrichment Programs, and I will let her go ahead and share an amazing summer camp that they are running this summer.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. I am Kimmy Howard from the After School Enrichment Program. We are offering a fantastic summer camp this year where we are enriching, exploring, and engaging all of our students. So beat the heat and beat the blues, the summer blues, and join our program for the summer. Next slide, please. All right, so we have 5 different locations where we will be offering summer camp. We have it at Elon Park. Our address is listed there. It is 11425 Audrey Kell Road, and that's here in Charlotte. We have Huntersville at 200 Gilead Road in Huntersville, Lake Wylie at 13620 Irwin Road, and we have Mallard Creek at 9801 Mallard Creek Road, as well as Pineville. Now, at this summer camp, we will be offering services from June the 21st through August the 12th. Our operating hours will be from 6:45 a.m. until 6 p.m. We will be closed on June the 20th and July the 4th. Next slide, please. All right, so this is what we're going to be offering. We will be offering, we are a licensed program. We're licensed by the state of
North Carolina State ကနေ license ပေးထားပါဖြစ်တယ် E os campos vão ser só para os CMS de
lagi yo chai chart.
attend our program. Families are responsible for transportation to and from our camps. Lunch will be provided at Huntersville, Lake Wilding, Mallet Creek, and Pineville. So what we offer during our summer camp is we will have weekly theme-based activities. We'll have fun-filled field trips. We'll also have contracted services where we have different vendors coming in doing different activities with our students, with our campers. We will also have hands-on activities and tons of summer camp fun. We're really excited to be able to offer our camp this year so that we can get back in the swing of things as far as our field trip goes. We will also be offering and partnering with the YMCA during our summer learning infusion program. And with this infusion program, we want to ensure that our students who are in grades 3 through 5 aren't losing any of their skills in reading. So we will be offering this program as well to help with the students. Our fee for the program for summer camp is $135 per week. You will be able to sign up using the email address listed below on this slide. And what happens is you can pick and choose which weeks you would like for your child to come to one or more of our locations. So if you want your child to only attend weeks 1 and 3, then you would only need to pay a deposit of $20 per week in order to hold that spot for your child for those 2 weeks. And then you will pay the remaining balance during the first week of during that week of camp. There is a $47 registration fee for those people who are not currently in our after school enrichment program. But if you are, you will not have to pay the $47 registration fee. Our telephone number is 980-343-5567. You can call us if you have any questions, or you can use the link here. And that link will take you directly to our summer camp brochure. And if you have any questions on how to register. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I think we have, if there are any questions, now is the time to ask while we have Ms. Howard here with us. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat, or you can, yes, there is a Tigrinya. Oh, speak. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, or you can come off mute now and ask Ms. Howard yourself.
And I think you answered my big question, and working at the elementary school, it'll be great for me to share that information, that they don't have to attend the entire 8 weeks. They can pick. So if they need, as well, if they have a certain week where they do not have childcare or something, that would be a great opportunity to keep them engaged.
Yes.
So I love that. All right, well, we're going to keep on moving. We do have Miss Jessie from the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library here. She's the Senior Program Manager for Children's Services, and she's going to share again about some other opportunities that the library is offering. There's lots of different locations, but I'll let her kind of take over. I'm going to stop sharing. Miss Jessie, are you here?
I am here. Thanks so much. I'm going to share my screen and get started. I am so excited to be here tonight. Thank you guys so much for having me. I hope you can see my slideshow. Perfect. Yes. So as Paris said, my name is Jessie and I'm with the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library. I'm so glad to be here with you. I'm just going to share a little bit of information about all that we have to do at the library in the summer months and really all year long. So the first thing I want to share is all about our library locations, because we have 20 locations all throughout Mecklenburg County. And there's one certainly, I'm sure, near you, and we would love, love, love to see you there anytime during the year, but especially during the summer with your children. And so we do have 20 locations throughout the county. We have contact information for each branch at the site listed here, and that includes their physical address, the phone number you can call for more information, and then a little bit of information about each location and what kinds of things they have in their building. What I can tell you is that every single location has internet access computers in case you ever need those. We have books, materials, other physical materials to check out. Of course, we have tables and spaces to study, to read, or to work. And then we have great areas specifically for children and teens in all of our locations. If you have any questions about where to find a library location, I'm certainly happy to help, or the website there is a great resource, and we would really, really love to see you this summer. The next thing you need to know about the library is how to get a card and how to use it. And the best news I have about that is that every single CMS student already has a library card with us that they can start using right now. So all CMS students have a library card automatically through our One Access program, and their library card number is their student ID number. And their PIN number is the month and day of their birthday. So if they have a July 4th birthday, their PIN number is 0704. You guys can use those right now on our library website to access some of these online resources I'm telling you about. You can come into any of our buildings and use that number to check out materials to take home with you. So One Access is a wonderful program that gets you access to a lot of the stuff I'm talking about tonight. If you would like to get a card yourself or for another family member, any Mecklenburg County resident is eligible for a free library card as well. There's more information on our website. And of course, you can stop by any branch to do that, or even register for a card online. So your card allows you to check out the physical materials that are in our branches, access our online resources, and access great ebooks, online music, audiobooks, and everything else. So as far as some of the resources we have, there are so many. I couldn't even tell you about all of them tonight, but I'll highlight a few of my favorites. The nice thing about our resources is that you can access them in any of our libraries, but you can also access them from home on any internet computer, tablet, or phone, and you can access them while you're on the go. And so the first thing I'll highlight, of course, is our print materials, our books, our audiobooks, our DVDs, and our locations. You can check out items. Most items check out for up to 3 weeks. And we recently went fine free, which means if you keep them a little bit of extra time, there's no fines for that anymore. And so there's lots of great books you can check out throughout the summer to keep your kids reading all summer long. Of course, in addition to physical books, we also have ebooks and e-resources and e-materials that you can access anytime online. And so these are just some of the resources that we have for ebooks, including Overdrive for Kids, NC Kids Digital Library, and Hoopla, as well as Tumble Books, which is a great series of animated audiobooks. And so I love these, especially when I'm in a pinch and need something fast. You can grab your phone, download a book, and be good to go for a bedtime story, maybe for homework help, anything like that. So we've got our books, we've got our ebooks and online resources. We also have some great resources that support learning all year long and throughout the summer. If you're looking for your next read, Novelist Plus is a great one. It will tell you a lot about the books that your child might be interested in, as well as make recommendations for more books that they might want to read. We have some great science databases that really include lots of hands-on things you could try at home this summer, experiments, activities. They're great for science fair projects, articles to read. And so those Power Knowledge databases are available online. We have Transparent Languages, which allows you to practice any sort of language you might want to learn. It has over 100 languages you can access. You can do activities, practice listening, practice speaking, all sorts of great things there. We have Culturegrams for learning more about different countries around the world. And then I can't let you go without mentioning tutor.com, which is access to free online live tutors every single weekday evening. You can get up to 10 free tutoring sessions per week just with your library card number. They offer homework help for grades K through 12, and they're available every weeknight. So we really love for people to know about tutor.com and use their library card to access it. In addition to resources like that that are great during the school year and certainly useful during the summer, we also have library programs happening all the time. And in the summer months, we really focus on programming for K-5 and of course for grades 6 and 12 as well, because that's when we get to see these children and families that we might not see throughout the school year. So our programs fall under a lot of different topic areas, everything from art education to language learning to STEAM and writing. And we have lots of great options, both in person and online. So our programs transitioned to online during the pandemic, but we've started bringing them back in person, especially for the summer. And we certainly hope to see you this summer for some of our variety of programs. Everything from STEAM on the Savannah, to just Lego challenge programs, chess programs, book clubs, plant life cycle clubs, writing groups, comic book clubs, Rookie Science about Star Wars. This site here, cmlibrary.org/calendar, will have all of our up-to-date program offerings happening throughout the summer. And we'd really, really like to see you for some of those if you're able to come. And then, of course, we have our summer break Read, Learn, Explore program every single summer at the library. This is our summer reading program that runs from June 1st through August 13th. So all summer long, the whole family can participate in this program. You just create an account online, you log in your reading time and your learning activities throughout the summer, and you earn awesome incentives for your reading. So this is, again, for all ages. We certainly encourage families to participate together throughout the summer. The whole goal is to have children reading 20 minutes a day and help prevent that summer slide, keep the reading going throughout the summer, and have some fun while doing it. So summerbreak.cmlibrary.org is where you would go to find out more and register for the summer break program at the library. And of course, we're always happy to answer questions. That's what we do. So you can find your local library at the link listed here. You can always reach out to me via email. I'll be putting these links in the chat as well so that you have them after we're done tonight. And I just want to thank you so much for having me tonight.
I was muted, but I was going to say, I said, thank you so much. I always forget about the amazing things at the library. So thanks so much for spending your evening with us, and hopefully we can get all this information out to our families. So thanks so much. All right, well, we're gonna keep it moving. And does anyone have any questions at this point about the library? I know there was some stuff in the chat saying it was awesome and offering some pre-K if you had some pre-K programs. And I did say you did on that calendar, they can search it from there. Is that correct? Awesome.
That's absolutely right. Yes.
Right. Cool deal. So if there's any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Jesse, can you hang out for just a couple minutes to see if there was any questions there?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. And I don't think we've had too many new people, so I'm going to keep on moving it from these interpretation. We're going to get into testing. Now, we know at the end of the year in the CMS system and all over the United States, there is a lot of state testing that goes on. So for K2 learners, they may be taking DIBELS. For 3rd through 8th grade students, they take the end of grade test, or they're called the EOGs. And for 9th through 12th graders, they take the EOCs. If you have access to these slides and you click here on this blue link, it'll take you to more information and things that you can do to kind of see what those tests are like. But again, contact your school because they will tell you the exact dates that those tests are happening. And it's super important that as a parent, the only things that you can really do at this point to encourage them is tell them that they can do this. Make sure they eat some good breakfast, make sure they get lots of sleep, and please make sure they go to school, because if they have an appointment and they are late for one of the test days, then they cannot take that test that same day. They'll have to do a makeup day, which we do not want them to have to miss out on more of the school days. So make sure you are on school on time, being fed, and getting lots of sleep before these big tests. So again, with testing coming up, it also means it's the end of the year. So May 30th is no school. There's a holiday there. And then June 8th is the last day of school. And so I'll let Ms. Jones talk a little bit about a fun event for towards the end of the year that hopefully a lot of you families can go to.
And Jomara, if you are here and would like to share, I know that this is something you are also so excited about. Don't know if she's on. All right, so we are doing,
Yeah, I was just sharing about the library, the one page.
Yes, yes.
I'm so excited about this. And the coolest thing that we're gonna host the Summer International Day on June 4th. As being said, the coolest things the library is going to be at our event as well. So we're gonna have the mobile Charlotte Mecklenburg Library there. So like Jess said, if you don't know how to use your card, you're going to check out some resources, come and join us. We are going to be having the Charlotte Library there at our event. So June 4th, we can't wait. We are super excited about this event. This is going to be the 6th event that we host International Day of Learning. It's going to be on June 4th, Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A lot of resources, community resources, CMS departments, summer learning opportunities, free food, fun, tons of giveaways, Zumba classes, yoga classes, DJ, Novant Health is going to be there for immunizations and vaccines. You name it. Save the date and come and see us on June 4th. The best part of the event is going to be indoors. So rain or shine, great time for you to come with your family, get all the resources that we're going to have, tons of giveaways, a lot of great information about summer opportunities, community partners, and CMS departments. Plus, you get your food to come, you get your resources, you get your giveaways, you have a free, fun field day for the whole family. June 4th from 10 to 2 p.m. All right. I'm going to put in the chat the link for the flyers in different languages so that you can go ahead and bookmark with anything. It's going to be at 4000 Applegate Road is our office at the CMS International Center on June 4th from 10 to 2. Come see us. Oh, Bill King said you had me at the free food. Free food, tons of giveaways. Let me say just a couple. You're gonna have soccer balls, beach balls, sunglasses, hats, tons of books. It's going to be an awesome event. You need to come. June 4th, save the date.
I love it. I'm very excited about that as well. And I can't wait to tell of our family. So again, another event for free medicine that's on these slides there. And graduation information. If you have access to this information, you can click here on this link. It'll tell you all of the times and dates for high school graduation. And please know that pre-K students, kindergarten students, and 5th grade students may also have in-person ceremonies this year. So reach out to your school for information about that.
All righty, and we're also going to have a Family Literacy Institute in August, and we are so excited about this. We are wanting your input, and so if you'd also like to join our Parent Advisory Council, May 25th, from 4 to 5, please come. Right now, we're going to open a poll. We would really like to hear what day of the week works best for you. We want to make sure it's a one-day event. We want to make sure that you are able to attend. So if you will go ahead and answer which day works best for you, Saturday, August 6th, Monday, August 8th, Tuesday, August 9th, Wednesday, August 10th, Thursday, August 11th, Friday, August 12th, or Saturday, August 13th. I'm seeing some Saturdays. Makes sense. During the week is busy, right? Good.
Oh, we got a Friday and a Tuesday. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and end that poll there. Did you guys get that date? I'll go ahead and make a note here. Saturday, mostly Saturdays, one Friday.
One second. You're good.
Alrighty, we'll keep it moving.
Alrighty, and tonight we also have another presenter, Miss Yolanda, who is one of my colleagues as well, here to share with you about the PACE Global High School. Go ahead and take it away, Yolanda.
Thank you, Melissa. Good evening, everyone. My name is Yolanda Minot, and I am a curriculum resource teacher with the Department of Learning and Language Acquisition. And I'd like to take just a few minutes to share an exciting opportunity CMS has and is developing for our English learner students and families. Next slide, please.
Did it pop up?
There it goes. Thank you. We are developing a concept of building a specialized high school called the PACE Global High School. Our big goal is to support newcomer English learners with a specialized language-focused pathway to graduation. Next slide, please. So this school will be created based on the principles of PACE. PACE stands for Personalized Academic Command of English. Our core principles include meaningful engagement, language and content integration, high challenge, intentional support, amplifying but not simplifying content, and creating and operating in a culturally responsive learning environment that reaches beyond the classroom. Next slide, please. So why is this necessary? Why now? Well, because 25,491 English learners in our district need access to high quality educational programs and the support services so that they meet and exceed their academic and language goals in these challenging times. Next slide, please. So we at CMS are proud of our diverse student body representing 175 different countries and various cultural and ethnic backgrounds. At CMS, our students speak 204 different languages as of October 1st of 2021. And while CMS is the second largest public school system in North Carolina, CMS has the largest English learner enrollment at 25,491 students and 46,706 language minority students. So due to our large English learner student population, the need for a specialized pathway for our graduation for our newcomer students is more important than ever. Next slide, please. So who could attend the PACE High School? High school English learners who are at a novice level, who are recent arrivals to the United States schools, and may have had or limited or uninterrupted formal education before entering US schools. Next slide, please. So to enroll, students can opt in to the PACE Global High School, with their families getting to choose if this is the best placement for their child's success. And then students will have the option to transfer to one of our comprehensive CMS high schools after a year in the PACE Global High School, or they can complete 12th grade and graduate from the PACE Global High School. Next slide, please. We will use a phased approach for enrolling students beginning with grades 9th through 10th and the 2023-2024 school year, and expanding to grades 9 through 12 in the following year. The PACE Global High School will allow newcomer English learner students in grades 9 through 12 to access a transformative high school experience with customized pathways to ensure they graduate on time and are prepared for college and careers by doing the following. We will have intentionally designed instruction, wraparound support services, flexible scheduling, and grade level instruction from highly certified staff. So speaking of intentionally designed instruction, in the 23-24 school year, we will offer the following core courses in 9th and 10th grade that will ensure our students will remain on target for graduation. Our courses will use research-based amplifications to grade level content and to support language acquisition whilst engaging our students in using innovative learning strategies and technologies to support student success. Curriculum and staff training will ensure that newcomer students will be able to access the North Carolina Standard Course of Study standards while developing language aligned with WIDA standards for English language learner development. So we know that a student is more successful in school when they have rich electives based on their interests and their talents. Therefore, we will be offering elective courses not only focused on language development, but also rooted in content that students will enjoy engaging in through interest-based electives. We will also be offering career and technical educational pathways for students to earn credits and industry certifications to further ensure that our newcomer students are ready for college and career paths. So as we expand our program, our course offerings will expand as well. So as you can see, we'll be offering rich, multifaceted course offerings for students to not only grow, but to thrive as well. One really important part of the PACE Global High School will be our flexible scheduling. Students will have the option to attend their core courses needed for graduation on a morning, afternoon, or even an evening schedule. Supplemental support services like tutoring, extracurricular activities, clubs and sports, and counseling, and support for social and community development will be offered. And Saturday options for additional tutoring or to make up coursework that may have been missed during the week will be available. And then we will offer transportation options for students that are seeking an alternative schedule. Our staff will be highly specialized in areas such as academic excellence, language development, and social and emotional best practices. Next slide, please. Next slide. Thank you. So we would love for you to join us for one of our community input sessions to learn more about our concept of the PACE Global High School. We will post the link to the flyer in the chat for you to join us for one of our sessions on Wednesday, May 18th from 6 to 7, Thursday, June 2nd from 6 to 7, or Tuesday, June 7th from 6 to 7 p.m. So we'll welcome you to join us, and we will add the link to the flyer in the chat so that you have the information to join us for another community engagement session to learn more. And so at this time, we're asking for your input. So you can scan the QR code on the link in the chat that I'm going to post in a second to share your ideas, your questions, or your suggestions for us to consider while we continue to develop this opportunity for a school to serve our newcomer English learner students and their families.
I think she might have frozen on us.
Yes, so we are going to put the link in the chat. So definitely we would love your feedback, and it is really important. Make sure that you join them at one of those community events. So thank you so much, Yolanda, for sharing that amazing update with us. At this time, we are wrapping up our night. So we want to celebrate you, and we want to celebrate your children. So at this time, go ahead and type in the chat one celebration about your children. We would love to hear that and see that. Why are you proud of your children this year?
I am super proud of all of the families this year for stepping up and being part of this group. So you guys make CMS the best and raise such wonderful children. So that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of the parents.
All right, so let's keep moving. You can still put that in the chat if you'd like, share with us. At this time, hardworking, absolutely. Our CMS students are resilient, right? They work so hard this year. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing in the chat. All right, and if you have any additional questions, definitely jot down this information about our International Center, like Jomara has shared before. There's the address, the email, and phone number. Yes, working hard. Thank you, Khadijah. All right, so we closed out interpretation?
I am going to close it out. So at this point, we're going to come back, and if anyone has any questions, they are free to unmute or put them in the chat. And if not, thank you so much. It's 6:31, so we're about a minute over. We so appreciate you for everything that you guys do for our families. So let me go ahead and end those chats now.
Yep, so we will stop simultaneous interpretation at this time.
ترجمانی همزمان put the link again of the slide so that the families that can go ahead and save it. We just had so much great information here tonight, so definitely it's good for them to revisit the slideshow And like I said here, if you don't remember anything from tonight, just give me a call tomorrow at the International Center and we'll connect.
Slides again are in the chat there. So if you don't have any questions, then you are free to go. Interpreters, I know it's at 6:30, so I think we might be good.
Thank you, interpreters. Good to see you all again.
Thank you so much.